consultations are enhanced would assure a genuine and ongoing effort toward reform of the Council working method. Those who know that they will spend limited periods of time in the Council will do everything possible once they get there to assure that in the future the room will be more open, accessible and transparent. And I conclude here, Mr. President, in deference to the 5 minutes rule and other innovation in working methods, which we can put into place immediately. Thank you very much.
Very much, Permanent Representative of Italy, for a statement. 5 minutes dot. Thank you. Now I give floor to Representative of Jordan, please.
Mr. President, I wish to extend a sincere appreciation of my delegation for your initiative to hold this very useful and timely open debate on the implementation of the Security Council Note S/2006/507. We are also very grateful for the very important concept paper that you have circulated. Jordan associates itself with the statements made by His Excellency the Permanent Representative of Liechtenstein on behalf of the S5, and also the statement made by Egypt on behalf of the non-aligned movement. Since Jordan is a major troop and police contributing country, I shall focus my comments on the working methods of the Security Council in the area of UN peacekeeping. Mr. President, progress has been achieved last year in enhancing the working methods of the Security Council when dealing with peacekeeping-related issues. The Council has made noteworthy commitments and began to put them into action. This can be seen in the holding of various open and inclusive thematic debates on peacekeeping issues, and also in the valuable work of the Security Council Working Group on Peacekeeping chaired by Japan, which offered a forum for in-depth and interactive discussions. Another significant positive development was the evolution of the French-UK initiative on managing peacekeeping operations, which emphasized the importance of engaging with troop and police contributing countries. Another was the high-level meeting on peacekeeping held by the President of the United States, which reaffirmed the importance of renewing and strengthening cooperation between all the stakeholders, including the members of the Security Council and troop-contributing countries, as the only way to respond to the ever-growing challenges of UN peacekeeping. Mr. President, by all accounts, these positive developments have allowed for a high-quality interactive dialogue among the relevant actors and has resulted a great deal of goodwill and tangible change in the working methods. Yet, for this positive momentum to be maintained and further fostered, the Council should ensure the full and effective implementation of Security Council Resolution 1353 and the Presidential Statement S/PRST 2009/24, which provide a framework for cooperation between the Security Council, the troop and police contributing countries, and the UN Secretariat. The consultation mechanisms and the detailed procedures laid within these important references should be optimally utilized so as to forge a stronger relationship between the Security Council and the troop and police contributing countries. Mr. President, the very much needed commitment by the wider membership to the UN peacekeeping can be further strengthened by holding public, open meetings. In this regard, we encourage the Security Council to continue, deepen, and expand the practice of holding thematic debates and open meetings related to peacekeeping, which allows the wider membership to contribute with their perspectives and ideas. These meetings should include input from the field, for example, by the SG's special representatives. This practice has proven to be greatly beneficial, as we have witnessed in the Council's debate on transition and exit strategies under the French presidency. These meetings should also result in concrete advice or guidance by the Council based on the proposals of the participants in these meetings and without prejudice to the role of the C-34. We also encourage the President of the Security Council to brief the members of the C-34 Special Committee on Peacekeeping Operations during its sessions and, when appropriate, on the major developments and initiatives regarding peacekeeping in the Council. This will help in achieving more coordinated joint action. In the same vein, the President of the Security Council can arrange regular meetings with regional groups such as the NAM, the EU, and other interested groups that contribute to peacekeeping, as well as with consultation with troop contributing countries should remain a priority for the Council's members. The experience and expertise of the TCCs and PCCs can substantially assist the Council in making appropriate, effective, and timely decisions on United Nations peacekeeping operations. Therefore, a meaningful and substantial consultation should continue to be held between the Security Council, the Secretariat, troop contributing countries, including at the request of the troop contributing countries and during the entire life cycle of the peacekeeping missions. It is needless to remind of the importance of these consultations of the TCCs and PCCs in particular when it comes to the safety and security of their troops. Mr. President, United Nations peacekeeping remains one of the international community's most effective tools to maintaining international peace and security. The demand of personnel, equipment, and enabling assets for the UN peacekeeping is thus likely to continue and even grow. One should note that enhancing the working methods of the Security Council, its efficiency, transparency, openness, consistency, and inclusiveness in the decision-making process is essential to sustaining the confidence of the current TCCs, PCCs in the Council, and thus sustain their contribution. Not only this, it can also contribute to broadening the base of contributors to the UN peacekeeping in order to enhance the collective burden sharing and meet the future requirements of UN peacekeeping. Therefore, we encourage the Council to induce real and systematic change to their working methods. This change is absolutely necessary and certainly achievable. I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank Representative Jordan for his statement. Now give floor to Permanent Representative Portugal, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I want to thank you for organizing this open meeting, and we commend Japan's strong and constant commitment to this crucial issue. A full version of my statement will be distributed so that I can abide by the 5-minute recommendation. I will concentrate my remarks on the 3 identified areas in the concept paper: transparency, interaction with non-council members, and efficiency. But I will add another important aspect in our view, that is accountability as enshrined in the UN Charter. The 2006 note was not the end of the journey. Surely we must build on that important undertaking and acknowledge the fruits it has generated in its implementation so far, rightly identified in the concept note. But we should not lose our ambition. We should never give up efforts to find further appropriate and effective ways to improve the Security Council working methods. In this vein, I wish to recognize the important proposals of the S5 delegation and commend their continuous effort as those of other delegations in advancing this agenda in the United Nations. Elected members are the ones that have historically pushed for change in the working methods of the Council. We believe that they must build on available experience, in particular of other elected members, to further this reflection and strengthen this agenda when serving in the Council. Enhancing transparency, efficiency, and accountability of the Council is the principal goal of this exercise. It is a substantive concern, not a formal one. The question is not just to open the meetings of the Security Council when the real decision-making continues to be done beyond closed doors, nor to debate openly or interact with general membership when decisions on matters discussed have already been shaped. It is not, Mr. President, a matter of simply improving the image of the Security Council before the general membership. The real question is how to make the Council more operational and efficient, with better use of time and resources, with full engagement and participation of all its members. How can we strengthen its global influence as a body which acts on behalf of all UN members by bringing it closer to them? The real question is ultimately how to strengthen its authority through a more open and participated decision-making process, through a better understanding of its decisions, and through enhanced accountability. In this sense, allow me to put forward 7 concrete proposals. First and foremost, the Council and its members must continuously strive to preserve an adequate involvement of all Council members, improving information exchange and promoting participation and initiative in its internal decision-making process. Secondly, we should strive to revive fully Rule 48.